Yes, it is time for your visa interview. You are scared, you are worried, you are anxious, so apprehensive. My guy, it is normal. That is all we all went through. But trust me, you will not spend less than 5 minutes, maximum 6 minutes in your visa interview. Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. The name of the channel is Brother Ishmael. If you are here for the first time, please, thank you. And I'll treat you to hit on the subscription button, hit on the notification button so that anytime I put a video, you'll be the first person to watch this exciting video. All those subscribing, all those commenting, all those sharing, I want to say thank you for helping me grow this channel. The name again is Brother Ishmael. Hit on the subscription button, hit on the notification button, and let's send the channel up we go. Now, in my previous video, I brought you some of the documents you are supposed to go with you when you're going for your visa interview, either J1 or F1 visa interview. I brought you some of the documents you are supposed to carry along with you as you go for that particular interview. I have the link of the video here in my bio. Please make sure you go and watch that video. Then you hop onto this another exciting edition of the videos I have for you today. Now, it is very simple. Today, I'm bringing you some of the possible questions you may or you might be asked when you go for your visa interview. Yes. I see you are smiling. It is not easy for you to get to this process in your visa processing, application processing, and everything you've done so far as J1 is concerned. And trust me, these questions are some of them that you are going to get. So I have some of them here for you. Stick and stay, grab your pen, grab your paper, and let's do this. Now, some of the possible questions you are going to be asked. Number one on my list is, why are you traveling to the USA? Or what is your purpose for your travel to the USA? This is a very, very popular question that you are always going to be asked. Now, as you answer the questions, please, I will entreat you to be straightforward, be precise, be concise, and make sure you don't beat around the bush. Don't give them the chance for them to ask you any leading on questions. Answer the questions asked, it is being asked. Don't add anything else to it. So, what is the purpose of your travel to the US, or why are you traveling to the US? How are you going to answer this question as a J1 visa applicant? Now, your answer is very simple: to participate or to partake in a cultural exchange program. To participate in a cultural exchange program. Do not add anything to it. That's it. That is the purpose for which you are traveling from your various countries to the US. You are going to participate in a cultural exchange program. That is question number one for you. Question number two: what is the name of your sponsor? What is the name of your sponsor? I don't think you've gotten to this stage of the application and you don't know who is sponsoring you to the state. There are sponsors who are sponsoring you, who has been with you from day one to where you've gotten to. Those are what the counselor is looking for, the name of that particular sponsor. Now, we have popular sponsors like EPI, we have TPG, we have Global, we have Faces. They have their full names. So give the full name to the counselor. Don't just go and say EPI. Don't just go and say TPG. Give them the full name of the sponsors. So Educational Partners International, that is for EPI. If you know Faces, you give it to them. If you know TPG, you give it to them. If you know Global, you give it to them. Do not give them the short form of your sponsor. Now, there are some of you or some of us that you get a direct hiring. So it means nobody is sponsoring you, are sponsoring your trip. In this case, you mention the name of the school, and then possibly if you have the name of the principal who interviewed you and gave you the job and issued you your DS 2019, please make sure you give out the name to the counselor. But if you are somebody who is being sponsored by the various sponsors, then please make sure you give the name of the sponsors to them. That is question number two. Now, the question number three could be that, where is your sponsor located, or which state is your sponsor located? You should know the state in which you are going. Everything I'm saying is on your DS 2019. So you make sure you look at it, you read everything verbatim on it before you go for your visa application process or interview. So what I'm saying is that they will ask you where is your sponsor located, which state. Now, if you take EPI, for instance, which is very popular, EPI is located in 5 different states. I know of North Carolina, I know of South Carolina, I know of Florida, I know of Virginia and West Virginia. These are the states in which I know EPI is operating. So they will be asking you the state, mention the particular state on your DS 2019 where you are visiting or where you are going. It is on it. So make sure you give that particular state to them. If your state it's some way or somehow you don't know, please make sure you ask your sponsor or make sure you ask your direct hiring, those who hire your country to where you're going. Make sure you ask them and they will be able to give you the particular state in which you are going. Hey, there are so many states here in the US. Where are you going? You should know where you are going. Now, question number 4. What is the name of your school and which county or district is your school located? What is the name of your school and which county or district is your school located? You should be able to tell them the name of the school. Are you going to elementary school? Are you going to middle school? Or you are going to high school? Everything is stated on your DS 2019 and in your contract. So you should be able to tell them the name of your school and even the district where it is. Those in Ghana, we use district. When they come to the state, they use county. So you will tell the name of the county that your school is located. And then which grade are you doing from first grade to 5th grade, that is the elementary, or you are doing middle school, or you are doing high school? Which grade are you going to do? Everything is on your DS 2019. So you should be able to tell them the grade in which you are going to teach, to tell them the school where you are going to teach, to tell them the county where your school is located. You should be able to tell them that. Question number 5. What subject are you going to teach? Very interesting. What subject are you going to teach? By now, you should have an idea or you should know the particular subject you are going to teach. You should be able to tell them the particular subject you're going to teach. Are you going to teach English? Are you going to teach biology, physics, chemistry, special education, art? It's stated on your DS 2019 and in your contract. So you should be able to give the counselor the name of the subject that you are going to teach in that particular school that you are going. That is my question number 5 for you. Let's go to the question number 6. Now, this is a very important question that they are going to ask you. Question number 6 is a very, very important question that you're going to ask you. Do you understand the 2-year home return policy? Now, this is a question. It is not a statement. It is a question which demands a yes or a no answer. Do you know or do you understand the 2-year home return policy? Your answer should be explicitly stated as yes or no. I repeat, your answer should be stated as yes or no. When you state or when you say yes or no, and the counselor asks you, when you say yes, what does it mean? Then you go ahead and explain to the counselor that you are going to be in the state by the duration of your contract, after which you are supposed to come back to your country, and whatever you've learned in the state, you come and implement or inculcate it to help your country. That is the meaning. But if he or she does not ask you to explain, please stop over there. As I said, it is a yes or a no answer. If he or she asks you to explain further, then you can go ahead and explain yourself. Are we clear on that? All right, thank you. Let's move on to question number 7. Do you have a family in the United States? This is question number 7. Do you have a family in the United States? Remember, you've already answered this question as to whether it is yes or no on your DS 160. So please make sure you don't lie. You've already answered that question because it was asked on your DS 160 as to whether you have a family in the United States or not. If you have a family in the United States, as you stated over there, yes, they are going to ask you further question as to which state are they, the county. They will even ask you for the address. Charlie, to be on the safer side, I do not have any family in the state. Simple. I do not have any family in the state. Don't go and complicate your issues. Don't go and complicate yourself over there. Tell them, I do not have anybody or any family in the state. But if you stated on your DS-160 that you have a family, the same thing is what you're going to produce. You give them, they will ask you for their address, the name, their address, what they do, their salary, and it's a whole lot of stuff. So to me, to be on the safer side, I do not have a family in the state. That is your question number 7. And question number 8 is one of the very, very important questions to the counselor. They want to know your intention after the program. Are you staying or you are coming back to your state? So the question number 8 goes like this. What are your plans after your program? What are your plans after your programs? Please, 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 and please be very careful and don't go and say things that complicate your issues over there. Please, it's a very, very tricky question. Now, after your program, you've already stated, you know your 2-year policy rule, a home return policy rule. So what does it mean? You come back to your country. So just tell them after your program, you come back to your country, and then whatever you've learned in the state, you come and help your country with it. Don't go and say that I'll go to school, I'll find a job, and I'll do here. Your visa will be denied. I repeat, your visa will be denied. So make sure that you tell them after the duration of your program, you head back to your country as stipulated in your contract or on your DS 2019. You will not exceed the duration for which you are supposed to be in the United States. And the final question, which I love so much. The final question, which I love so much. Do you know that? Should I tell you? Hey, I love this final question. I love it. All he will tell you is, congratulations, your visa is approved or has been approved. Hey, at this state, don't say anything. Just compose. Compose yourself, okay? And then when you exit the building, then whatever praise you shower unto Yahweh or to God, you go and do it. After everything is done, after you get this information from them, that is what they are going to tell you. Now, the next thing is, he or she will take your DS 2019, put a stamp on it, and then sign it, and take your passport, and then we'll give you one, your rights, a pamphlet which contains your rights as a worker in the state. Yes, very important. And then we'll also give you a certain paper that has the date for which your passport will be brought to you, and then also will have where it will be sent to for you to go and take it. Now, after that, they will take your passport and then they'll keep it, and then they'll tell you, thank you and see you later. Guys, it is very simple, very, very simple. There are some, because of or how you are going to answer the question, will give you other question for you to ask or to answer. For instance, when you go and throw your weight about, you want to prove to them that you know what you are talking about. That is where they are going to give you so many questions for you to answer. Your statement will come in, your home types will come in, and all those stuff. But when you go and answer the question simply, for instance, I was asked just 4 questions, and that's it. They did not ask me any question beyond 4. And one thing about the J1 visa is that 99.9999% get the visa. I repeat, 99.9999% get the visa. So when you go and do whatever you want to do over there, instead of sticking to whatever you have, that is where you are going to complicate your issues. So be very, very careful as you go there and answer the various questions. Now, if you are here for the first time, I want to say thank you and thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. If you are here for the first time, please make sure you hit the subscription button, and make sure you also hit on the notification button so that anytime I drop a video, you'll be the first person to watch. The name again is Brother Ishmael. I want to say thank you so much for helping the channel to grow, and God richly bless you. See you in my next video. Bye-bye.